You, my darling. You tried to escape me, didn't you? After I have lavished you with so much love? You run from me, and then when I go to find you, there you are, playing with the dogs. Did you truly think you could escape me? You have angered me. Is that what you wanted? No? Well, you have. If I were a lesser woman, I would have let those mongrels devour you. I still might. Come to me now, pet, or I will force you to. Very good. Ugh, your scent is aggravating me. Running around the mountains with such mutts. My pedigree? Disgusting. Get back here now. I am growing tired of you attempting to flee from me. I bare my fangs once, and you scramble to get away. I should just drain you and be done with it. I have the patience. Hundreds of years inside this body of mine. Yet your misbehaving self has me acting like a youngling all over again. Now, walk. I realize I've been too lenient with you. You are not ready for my gifts of freedom quite yet. Go. Oh, I wonder what I'm doing wrong. My head, it's throbbing. I haven't been this long without a meal in ages. I told you, I am not feeding on anyone else until I have you. I do not lie. Your distrust in my loyalty is starting to get on my nerves. I could have just drained you from that first night, but I didn't. Though now I'm beginning to question why. Please, take the human to the baths, and then to the other room. I don't want my home to smell like dirty mongrel. No, the werestaff here are fine. I will be in my study. Tell me when you are finished. Very good. Thank you. You may enter. Ah, perfect. Thank you, my dear. You are free to leave. Human, sit. Cold? Me? What did you expect from me? I'm not going to treat you well when you are doing things that hurt or vex me. That should still be the same for humans, is it not? A colleague of mine told me how he treated his humans, how he would deal with you, and needless to say, I seem to be much more gentle, if you could believe that. It's been a very long time since I've been human, but I tried to walk in your shoes, as you would say, so I've decided you will stay by my side until I can trust you again. No more leaving you to sit in silence or isolation. You may fear me now, but over time, I think you will change your mind. This doesn't mean I'm not still irritated with you. What is it? You can look around all you like, as long as you stay in this room. That painting? It's of my old family, based off of my memory when I was first changed into what I am now. What? Of course I started off human. Lost touch. I suppose I have. That's what happens when you hide up in the mountains without humans. Considering the ones I do meet are my meals, I feel I still have a great sense of humanity towards you. Miss my human life? No, not really. My life as a human was boring, yet complicated. Well, when I was young, women were more like property than anything. I was to be given to the man who could offer my father the most benefit. I remember watching the neighbor's daughter one day, sold for some gold and a couple of farm animals. Absolutely atrocious. Especially in this day and age. But not at all strange in my time. Looking at that painting, I wouldn't think a man like that would be that kind of creep. Is that what you're thinking? But that was how things were. Thankfully, the boy in that image was my only sibling. Not that I would have been able to do anything if he was a she. Mother didn't have much say either, as you can imagine. I look like her? I'm going to take that as a compliment. She was supposedly the most beautiful maiden in the area, for being a poor man's wife, that is. As a child, I often heard that she would have led a better life if she had been known in larger cities. Whatever that means. Long, soft hair the color of the sun, and eyes that could make the most fearsome man tremble. If I had missed one thing about my oppressive human life, it would be sharing my mornings with my mother. I often adored my mother's eyes, the color of soft honey. Unfortunately, my eyes changed into this bloody hue soon after I awoke. Aside from that, though, I feel no real loss. Not anymore. Because I have been free. Free of restrictions, of rules, of restraint by anyone or anything. I thank whatever god there is every day that I was attacked and brought into this life. Besides, what humans do to each other is much more monstrous than anything I have ever done. At least I am straightforward about what I want. Humans are cruel, selfish beings. I never said I wasn't selfish. I never claimed to be anything else. I mean, really, if you think about it, have I ever done anything to you remotely evil or vicious? I was straightforward with what I wanted. Never lied or convinced you otherwise. Never harmed you, gave you an opportunity to reach higher in life. I've never harmed a hair on your head. Yet I am the evil one? We vampires are just so cruel. What a joke, wouldn't you say? All right, I'm done with that for the night. I may be a vampire, but even we have jobs and such. This paperwork is for the queen in our area. Or, this mountain range is my domain. All of the creatures that live here, along with the staff of course, are rescues of sorts. Of the mystical kind, silly. A protected park of sorts? Yes, I would say that. That is the only reason I live so far away from humans. It is a pain to get a meal. But if I were to be any closer, I'd be risking the safety of all the creatures here. And that is why I can't release you, or let you go back to your old life. You know too much now. Not that you could make it out even if you did escape. Something would definitely eat you. How unfortunate. You are either to accept the new life you live, or die. And I'd personally rather have you as my human for a bit. Eventually I will change you, not waste you. You forget, you are my diamond in the rough. That door there, that is my sleeping quarters. Oh, don't worry, you will be staying there with me. It doesn't matter if I'm still irritated with you. I told you before, I take care of my things. You can try all you like to convince me you won't misbehave. I do not trust you. So now you ask. My name? It's only given to those I trust, pet. It's high time for you to show your worth. If you don't act soon, I may grow too ravenous. And then, my dear, you will never know. Sunrise is coming. It's time for my rest. I warn you now, unlike before, my staff have been ordered to kill you upon sight. So it's your choice now what you will do. Go on, try to escape again. Let's see how far you get. Very good. You are smarter than you look, I guess. My darling, have a nice day.